Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now today's video is going to be a slightly different video than I usually do. I've been thinking about doing this video, but I'm not sure if you guys are going to enjoy it and like it. So definitely do let me know in the comment section down below if I'm on the right track or not. Like, be honest with me. We're like a family here. We can talk about these things, right? But anywho, Z, today what I'm going to be talking about is Nykaa Dupes by Nykaa. I know you guys must be thinking Nykaa dupes for Nykaa, what does that even mean? Let me simplify it down for you guys. Now, as human beings, we are drawn towards a certain shade or a shade range more than we are drawn towards other ranges, and that's why we end up picking a similar shade range in different brands, different formula, different ranges, and brands obviously know that really well. Now, I've seen this with Nykaa that they have some of their shades, beautiful shades, no doubt, but they are like same shades in different ranges, and I wanted to share those with you guys. So if you already have a particular lipstick, you don't need to buy the counterpart of it. You can save some money out there. Or if you like a certain shade but not the finish or the price point, you can definitely pick up the other alternative available. Now, of course, if you're going to be swatching creams against mattes, they are going to look a little different, but other than that, these are like bang on dupes. Like, they're the same shade. I'm not even kidding you guys. You can of course matte down your cream lipstick by adding a little bit of matte powder, or if you like a creamy finish, then you can obviously add a little bit of lip gloss or a petroleum jelly on top of it to just transform that lipstick. But at the end of the day, these are the same shades. So again, if you want to save some money, or if you don't like a particular texture, you can obviously choose an alternative. So yes, without any further ado, if you want to know some Nykaa dupes for Nykaa, then please keep on watching. Let's start off with the beautiful nude. We have Nykaa's Luxe Matte Lipstick in the shade Athleisure, which is a beautiful brownie pink nude shade. It looks gorgeous on the lips and has a beautiful matte finish. The dupe that we have for it is from their affordable range of lipsticks, which are the creamy mattes, and this is in the shade Break a Leg. Again, this is the same brownie pink nude shade. There is a slight finish difference, but other than that, these look exactly the same on the lips. We have another matte luxe lipstick with us right here. This is in the shade Jager, which is a beautiful warm terracotta nude shade. This looks gorgeous on the skin. I love how beautiful this is, and the finish is really matte. But we have a dupe in their Paintstix line. This is in the shade 19, and again, it's a beautiful warm terracotta brown shade. I think their Paintstix line is going to be discontinued soon because a lot of their shades are out of stock. So of course, if you like this shade, if you own this shade and you're looking for an alternative, Jager is the answer. Now, from the first lipstick line that Nykaa ever launched, their So Matte range, I have the shade Bonbon, which is a deeper nude shade. It's a beautiful brown shade. Goes on very smoothly on the lips, has a creamy matte finish to it. It's not completely matte, but it's very comfortable to wear. I do really like these lipsticks and wore them a lot back in the day. And the dupe that we have for it is from, again, their creamy matte range, and this is in the shade Deja Nude. This is, of course, Deja Nude, alright? This looks exactly the same on the lips, and the finish is pretty similar too. So, of course, you can pick any of the one. The So Matte range also has minis, so if you can find the shade in mini, you might want to save a little extra than you would do when you buy a full size of the creamy matte. Now, one of my personal favorite from the So Matte range had to be Irish Coffee. It's a beautiful deep brown shade, looks gorgeous on the lips, has a little bit of grey touch to it, so it just makes it very unconventional. But of course, we have a similar color in the Paintstix line because this color was really popular. This is in the shade 02, and again, it has a little bit of grey undertone in there. That same deep brown shade looks gorgeous on the lips and wears a little bit more matte than the So Matte. Now that we're done with the nude shades, it's time to move on to the pink family. I'm going to talk about the Ultra Matte lipstick first, which is probably my favorite lipstick range that Nykaa has ever done. I have the shade Diana, which is a beautiful mid-tone rosy pink shade. Looks gorgeous on the lips. I love how comfortably this wears and how matte this is. The alternative that we have for this is from their Matte Luxe range line, and this is in the shade Staycation. Again, it's that beautiful mid-tone rosy shade that looks so gorgeous on the lips, and both of these wear extremely matte on the lips. Another lipstick from the Ultra Matte range that I really like is Mona Lisa. Now, this is definitely leaning a little bit towards nude, but it's more pink than it is nude. Looks gorgeous on the lips. Again, has a beautiful matte finish. The alternative that we have for it is again from the So Matte range, and this is in the shade Naughty Nude. And I'm not kidding you guys, this is exactly the same. This matches up to Mona Lisa like no one's business. We have a berry pink color next up, which is probably my favorite type of pink, and this is from their Matte Luxe range in the shade Retail Therapy. It's so beautiful and such a wearable color. It does not look over the top at all and adds a nice rosy pink hue to your lips. But if you want an alternative, we have it from their Creamy Matte range, and this is in this shade It's a Date. It's the same berry pink shade that you also would love. We have to talk about some reds. Let's start off with their Matte Luxe range in the shade Kale Smoothie, which is a beautiful deeper red. It looks really nice on the lips, has a little bit of rust in there, so it makes it rather wearable. But of course, if you don't want to spend this amount of money, you can definitely pick up Like a Boss from their creamy matte range, which is surprisingly the same shade. It's that same rusty red shade that's extremely wearable and looks beautiful on all skin tones. From their ultra matte range, we have the shade Marilyn, which is a very wearable red again because it's a pink based red. It's not too much in your face and it's a very easy red to wear. It looks gorgeous on the lips, wears proper matte. The dupe that we have for it is again from their creamy matte range, and this is in the shade On Fire, which looks exactly the same, has that same amount of pink in there, which makes it pretty wearable. And lastly, we're going to move on to the house of wines and purples. The first shade I have is Cleopatra, again from their Ultra Matte range, which is a beautiful purpley berry sort of a shade. Looks so beautiful on the lips. Again, if you are intimidated by purple shades, this is a great starter shade because it's not supremely intimidating. And the alternative that we have for you is Wicked Wine from the So Matte range. It's that same wearable berry purple shade that is a great beginner shade. But yes, with that we finish my alternatives for Nykaa from Nykaa. Again, do let me know if you like the concept of the video, and we can definitely do more brands like Lakme, Maybelline, L'Oreal. There is no end to brands and no end to lipstick launches and no end to similar shades that they put out. There were a lot more similar shades that I found, like they were a hair or two here or there, and that's why I didn't wanted to include them in this video. In this video, I wanted them to be like proper bang on dupes. Do let me know if you're up for even like similar shades which would look honestly like identical on the lips. It's just that when you swatch them on the hand, they look just a tad bit different, but on the lips they would look the same, I guess. But yes, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and comment and share and like, and whatever it is that you have to do or want to do or feel like doing. There is no pressure from my side, but I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.